Yo, Juji, welcome back to Closet Talk. Ugh, so it is late, and I have a headache, and I have work tomorrow. However, I watched the last thing of the spring season, Sentai Daishikaku Season 2, and after watching that, I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm done with the spring season and I'm here to just kind of complain about the spring season. God, like as you all knew or hopefully knew from the beginning of the season, I was excited. I was like, hell yeah, we're getting a lot of new stuff, something to watch every week, which I was looking forward to because comparatively, during the winter season, there was there were animes to watch for sure, but it was mainly weekend stuff or just only like Friday. And even then, like One Piece was still on the hiatus. So that's why I was also hype about the spring season because One Piece was coming back. But oh my god, there was just like the main shows I were watching just was a real headache. And matter of fact, the more down low ones were the best ones, which is the craziest part. So there's like four, right? That one. Yeah, there's like four that I want to focus on, at least in this video, because I was like, man, you know what? Like we gotta talk about it. So first off, An no Shobotai season 3, hyped it was back, glad it was back, but for sure it was the worst season so far. I've read the manga, and if you could tell from when I made the seasonal video, I was really hyped for it. But to be fair, I think the directive was very different and from what I was expecting and hoping for at least. There was a lot of symbolic moments. They made it very like visually appealing, like and like storytelling wise. And I was like, okay, cool, that's fine and all, but the hype moments weren't there, which is fine because there is a lot of hype moments to come. Okay, like where the season ended, it's all like, oh shit, what in the fuck just happened, right? Which I think was where I knew they were gonna end. But I feel like in the midsection of that season, they could have done it a little better, in my opinion. However, I was like, you know what, David Production, they could do whatever. Like they're making Steel Ball Run. All right, I don't. They could do whatever at this point, and I'll still forgive them. So yeah, so that was Fire Force, but definitely season 4, or I guess part 2 of season 3, I think it's gonna be called. We'll be looking forward to for sure. Gundam G Quux. Okay, so hype moments in Aura were everything about it. Like, holy shit. So, not that I'm complaining. Like, oh my god. I haven't seen a Big Zam since I was like 7 or 8 years old. So when I saw Armada of Big Zams, I was like, oh hell yeah, this is dope as shit. But my biggest complaint, honestly, with the series, the naming sense. The naming sense was dumb. I'm sorry, guys. G Quux, terrible name. Okay, Machu, like what a cute name, but that's really her name. That's her nickname. There's a character named Nyan, like a cat, and I'm like, okay, sure, that's fine. And then we find out there's another Gundam called G Fred, and I'm like, this is where I draw the line. I'm like, you can't have a Gundam named G Fred. It's like, god damn it, like where was the creativity when the naming sense came? And also, G Fred is literally the Ava unit from Evangelion, if you can't tell. And if you look closely enough, you're like, oh wait, this is shockingly like Evangelion. Like, what is with this scene right here? And then you look into it, and you're like, oh, the director of the G Quux series directed all the Evangelion movies. So you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like that's why it looks like that. So yeah, that was it. But holy fuck, the hype moments were great. All right, not much complaining with the hype moments, cause fuck man, when like the whole Zeknova canon, that was hype as hell. The sound design, the music, always great. You know, Gundam doesn't miss on that. But the character writing and like development, especially with Machu and Yan, their whole character dynamic, it was very one-dimensional in my opinion, and just kind of like spontaneous. Which I was like, you know what, whatever. I still get to see a giant fucking Gundam. Also, yeah, it was not expected whatsoever a gun mecha kaiju moment where the RX-78 comes back, right? That whole moment, I was losing my mind when that episode ended. That was peak episode. And then it just grows into a giant, and it's like, what the fuck? But that was hype. And also, Amuro is apparently like VG Quux or some shit. I don't know what they were doing. It was pure aura and hype moments. Like that was exactly what they were doing. I was the demographic. They wanted to pick at my brains and bring the nostalgia so hard that I'm having an orgasm while watching the episodes. And I did. And they did that, and they accomplished their goal. So, you know, good for you guys. But like again, like the characters weren't all that, which I was kind of disappointed in. But that's fine. Now let's get into the romance. I love romance. Okay, I'm a romance connoisseur. I love my trashy shit, right? And even not trashy, some wholesome shit, right? I love some good old illegal hand holding, right? But oh my god, folks, two romances that were just really pissing me off. Let's talk about the first one, Shuichi's family children. This one is just like, oh, it's tiring. Every week I watched an episode, it was just so exhausting. Like, god damn it. Like, first off, they don't need to be siblings. Like, that whole premise, which is the main premise, is kind of meaningless to the plot, which is the craziest part. It's like, if they were just childhood friends, all of these kids were childhood friends, also nonajimis, right? The plot would not be any different. I feel like just the simple aspect that they were family growing up is there just to make the readers uncomfortable and to make it a unique story, because it's like the fuck ass author, as you all know, the one who made Rent a Girlfriend, and oh my god, Rent a Girlfriend's its own situation right now. Thank god I dropped that 4 or 5 years ago. But oh my god, like you could clearly tell he's just doing his own thing. And fuck man, I watched it, and what did I think about it? I think Bunley is the only option. Bunley's great. Who doesn't love a girl with physics-defying tits? Like what the fuck? Why would you choose anyone but Bunley? I don't understand that, right? And then Kotono is a very obvious throwaway character. I don't know why Kotono is even there, except just to be shit on, which I think is fine, and all that. And fucking honestly, who I'm most fascinated in and excited for is the blue-haired girl, because fuck man, I love my blue-haired girls, and the Gap Moe will be there because man, she's the cool type, right? But then the moment she's all flustered, oh my god, you're like, oh, she could be cute like that, right? So that'll be hype. But fuck man, that's not happening anytime soon. So I might just jump to the manga and see what the fuck's up with that. And then the second romance I really want to talk about. And I did make another video. I trashed it though, because halfway I was all like, oh, I don't even want to give it the respect of making its own video. So that's why I made this compilation video of all the shit I want to talk about. Danjo to Yujo, or whatever the fuck. This fuck ass romance was by far one of the worst in the decade, for sure. Maybe in the past 2 decades. Like, wow, I don't know. It has been a while. It has been quite a while since I watched a romance where I was like, oh, I want my time back really bad. I wish I knew this didn't exist. I wish I was like doing something else with my life. I wish I was just better as a human being because I watched this fucking garbage. It's not trash. This is not trash. This is bad. This is just bad romance. And here's the synopsis, guys, right? So it was the whole fucking twink boy who loves making flower accessories, has a friend who his best friend who's a girl, right? And she's all like, "Oh, I'll make your dream come true of opening an accessory shop or whatever the fuck." And oh my god, it is the most unnecessary plot line because you are watching 12 episodes of these two fuck ass characters not confessing to each other because they're purely stupid. That is it. They're just straight dumb. And it is the most upsetting, the most unsatisfying ending. I shit you not. Fucking climax moment, right? They have to go their separate ways. And he's all like, he's like, no, I love you, man. Like, what's her name? Himari. Like, Himari, I fucking love you, bro. Not as a friend, but as a girl, right? And then she's like, I love you too, bro. And then guess what? They don't even kiss. We watched 12 episodes and they don't even fucking kiss, guys. It was the biggest. I like there is something. I feel like there is a fucking fundamental code when it comes to seasonal romance animes. You have to end your fucking season with a kiss or something, some sort of proper development between the relationship. Because what in the fuck was that? I was ready to end it all. I was like, oh, do I delete the channel? Do I give up on anime fully? Because that was the level of disappointment I have reached from that dog shit. I was shocked. And to be fair, okay, like there's that. What I stated was for specific romance animes are clearly only getting one season, okay? But like what in the fuck? I shit you not, nothing happened. Nothing fucking happened. And it was the worst. Their relationship changed. It changed. As in, oh, they finally acknowledge that they don't acknowledge. Not really. They just know that they like each other actually. And that's it. That's it. Nothing changed. I shit you not. That's the only thing that fucking changed. If you want to try and argue about it with me, go ahead. I don't care about your opinion on this show. This show's fucking dog shit. And you know what's better? You know what the craziest thing is about the entire season? Haite Kudasai Takamina-san was the best romance in the season, which is, I shit you not. I don't know what else actually stuck to its fucking beliefs and set up a proper romance plot line. Like, fuck, man. Fuck. Like, to be fair, did Takamina-san end with a kiss scene? No, they didn't. Oh, wait, kind of. Right? Yeah, no, actually, they did. They kind of hinted it. They're all like, oh, did they kiss on the final play? It's like, oh my god, right? And even then, we knew everything was gonna be better. Like, everything moved on. Like, my boy, fucking, oh my god, Paidi-kun, or whatever the fuck his name is, popped off and got Takamina. Like he would eventually end up with her. Like, that was what we knew. And it was like, hell yeah, that's something, man. That is great. But oh my god, like this fuck ass show, it is so bad. The best part about it is the fact that Cloverworks, no, not Clover, is that Honeyworks did the opening. I should, like, what a great opening. Just like summer, like, what a great song. Great song. I think it's hype. It's a great, like, fuck, man, I haven't heard Honeyworks in years. So yeah, that was great. But that's it. That's literally it. And so bad. It is so bad. So yeah. last but not least, this is the last show I want to talk about because I just watched it. Sentai Daishikaku. Oh man. So as everyone knows, hopefully from my anime of the year video, I really loved season 1. I thought it was really solid. It was a great story that introduced the whole concept of, oh, what if the Power Rangers were bad guys, right? And I love that. And we follow a simple goon trying to climb up the ranks and ultimately destroy the Ranger Force from within. And I think that is a great plot. It was awesome. Season 1 was epic. I had such a great time with it. And then I was so excited for season 2. Season 2 rolls. First half, I was having a great time. I thought the whole relationship of D ultimately ending up with the Green Force instead of where he wanted to go red, right? And then he ended up meeting Hisui and Uskubo and all that. I like Hisui, the GOAT. Fucking, she is a great character. I love her. And then Chidori being revealed as the Green Ranger and all that shit. It was awesome, right? And then we see D kind of like becoming more human in the sense that he's learning what compassion is and empathy, right? And that's what's like holding him back from actually becoming the monster that he desires to be, right? And I was like, okay, this is fine. This is great. Like, I'm excited to see where the second half of season 2 goes. It got chaotic. Like, oh my god, I'm still processing it. Not even, no. I was halfway through the last episode and I was like, I'm using my brain. And that's the problem. So I turned it off and everything was okay. Which is a bad thing. I'm like, no. The reason why I like this show so much is because I have to use my brain to understand the world, the story, how this power system works, why the Rangers are like invincible and whatnot, like what's up with that, right? And we just get lore dumped in like 2 episodes, not even, in just like scenes, and they kind of like brush it off, which is the weird part. It's like so rushed and honestly so out of control that it kind of forgets the plot in a sense, but not really at the same time. I was just kind of disappointed in how rushed it got, and ultimately I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I think this is a clear sign. I just need to read the manga because I don't think the manga could be this bad, could it? Like, I do fully think it was just an anime situation where the studio knew they only had 2 seasons allowed, but they wanted to show as much as they can and have a satisfying conclusion to the overall story. Therefore, let's just cram everything in the second half of season 2. And that's what I think happened, which is understandable. I mean, I've seen a lot of anime, so I've seen this pattern. However, I don't know, I just really wished it was something more and something better. So that's why I'm just going to go read the manga and figure out myself how bad it might actually be. Hopefully good, though. I assume good. God damn. Oh, but fucking god, like, what a freak, though. Let's talk about Uskubo's dad, fucking the monster. Damn. At least the monster turned human, but he was definitely not attracted to the human form, if you catch my drift. But, freak. So that's the video. I'm exhausted, and I have so much to process, but goddamn, the spring season was kinda mid, which I'm disappointed to say. But holy fuck, guys, I'm actually stressing about the summer season. If you go to Mao and count how many anime is coming out this season, it's actually ridiculous. I'm like, oh god, do I have time? Well, will my video be out before the season's over? Because there is an undeniable amount of shit coming out. So look forward to that. I'll do my best to get the video ASAP Rocky, but probably not. Like, god, there's so much anime. There's so much. So that's the video. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I know I did a lot of spoilers, but I mean, I assumed you guys don't care. That's why you clicked the video. But it's been Yuji. Thanks for watching.